Sometimes it's hard for me to, you know, want to open my ears and listen to God. I hear the voices of this world. I hear Satan's lies. He deceives me in so many ways during these times, and that's why I wanted to talk about, how we can start listening to God and ignoring Satan. Like, I always think back to the times he pulled me out of. I was in a dark spot. I had no belief in myself, no purpose. Nothing good was happening in my life. I felt so alone. I've always longed for having another relationship again, and I was chasing things which knocked me off my path. It put me in a really low spot in my life, and God woke me up, and He basically told me, this isn't the plan right now. This isn't the plan I have for you. And I started having to really listen to what He had for me in store. And since I've been following that plan, life's been getting a lot better. The first thing you gotta do to listen to God is get into the Word. It's not easy to open up your Bible or to pray, go to church, and watch good Christian videos. It's more of a discipline thing. Walking in the Spirit requires a lot of discipline. It's not something that you're always gonna want to do. It's rewarding once you do it. Satan always attacks us, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay if you cut your prayer time in half, or you can go one day without reading your Bible. Just skip that video. Don't watch it. That's okay. You can skip that song. Listen to this song I have for you." He's gonna use tricks and deception to make us not want to follow this discipline and spiritual path. He wants us to do the easy thing. He wants us to fall. That's us basically listening. Us giving in. You gotta start ignoring what He has to say to us. Eat this instead of eating this healthy thing, which is gonna give you energy, power, and to keep on going and keep persevering. He's gonna put weakness in front of us because it's easy and it's comfortable. We're not gonna be able to stick with God's purpose if we're listening to the devil all the time. This world has a lot of things that keep us down and ruin our ears and corrupt us, but it's our job to just we gotta keep on praying. We gotta keep our faith strong. We gotta always have hope that the Lord's gonna get us out of whatever we're going through. We're not actually alone right now. Many times in the Bible, God calls on people, and there's times where they feel alone and they're not able to do it, and He always says, "I am with you." He's with us right now, even in the season of singleness. So, this is why I usually get depressed. And these holiday seasons where you see many spouses together. It's couple season right now. Being single is a good thing, as Paul says. It's good to be single right now. If you aren't single, how will we be able to follow God's purpose? All we have is God. All we have is the Lord with us at all times. We don't need to rely on having that partner right now. We need to do God's work single, so we have more time for Him to listen, to ignore the devil. I know I'm just repeating the same things over and over. Like, I don't have a really big message or any straightforward idea of what I'm talking about today, but I just felt like I just really need to get some things off my chest and just vent a little bit. The things I've been going through these past couple weeks. I've been struggling spiritually. I really have, and spiritual warfare is real. Everyone thinks when you become a Christian, when you become saved, the walk is easy. It's rainbows and butterflies and smiling all the time, but it's really not. The road that leads to heaven feels like hell, but the road that leads to hell feels like heaven. We live the easy and comfortable life and have fun in this world. Have a good time all the time. We're gonna spend eternity in hell, but we live a life that feels like hell, and we say discipline, and we stay strong and we follow these biblical principles, you know, the correct way to live life, that's going to lead to, you know, an afterlife of peace and eternity. You know, that's way more important. Our time here is short, and it could be over tomorrow. So you might be struggling with spiritual warfare, but you know, that's just part of the process. That's part of God's plan for you. You know, just remember that next time you're struggling with something, that we're all going through it right now. You're not gonna be perfect. None of us can be perfect. It's impossible. Only Jesus was perfect. I went to church earlier this morning, and you know, after hearing that sermon, I felt fired up, and I just felt like I needed to record and get some things off, and I'm glad I did. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, God's telling you to do something, you go do it right then and right there. And He was telling me to come film this video, you know, and I feel pretty good right now. You know, I got to keep on planting the seeds, keep on making these videos, and you know, I don't care how many views or likes they get. You know, as long as I reach a couple people, I mean, I'm planting more seeds. I'm getting more people into God's kingdom, and you know, that's His purpose for us. That's why you gotta continue His works. Listen to what God has for you in store. Use your gifts. Use whatever you have to get people to His kingdom. We don't all have the same purpose. You gotta figure out what your purpose is, and you gotta talk to God about it. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. We all got different walks, but we all follow the same rules. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this one. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. We're strong. We're not alone. We got God on our side. You either win or you learn. There is no failure. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.